Same practice, same team, new focus. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. As dentistry has changed, we have too. We still provide routine dental care, but have added cosmetics, smile makeovers, clear braces, Botox, and fillers to our services. We also custom design and 3D print beautiful lifelike dentures in days, not weeks. Don't put off the new smile you deserve. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. Learn more at afd.dental.
When you need insurance coverage for anything, you only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lea, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place, 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lea. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need.
It's the simplest expression. The smallest thing that changes everything. A smile. An upturn of the mouth. A brightening of the eyes. So easy. Making this the house with the best snacks. Kidless for the night. Like you're 20 again. A smile lights it up. Understands it all. Apologizes. Makes everything okay. And welcomes unconditionally. Because the shortest distance between two people
How's your day going?
is a smile.
Thank you.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
GT Window and Door of Albert Lea is the 2025 Albert Lea Tribune Reader's Choice for Best Window and Siding Company, and they were also voted Best Contractor. Every vote is a reminder of the trust you place in their team to take care of your home, your family, and your investment. GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT are proud to be a local business serving local people. Call 507-320-0575 and get their team working on your next project. See some examples of their work at gtwindowanddoor.com.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Mr. Sandless in Albert Lea refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check him out online, mrsandless.com. Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin. Stay up to date on Tiger activities by following Albert Lea Live on social media. See what's on tap for the week and check out daily game day graphics to always know what's happening. You'll also get fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated and leave a comment with any questions for quick answers. Follow us at Albert Lea Live on Facebook, Instagram, and X and catch all the action on albertlealive.com.
Hey, good evening and welcome to Roy Nystrom Arena for Girls Big Nine Hockey between 12 and 6 Albert Lea and 9 and 10 Owatonna. I'm Jay Paul, the voice of the Tigers. A little under the weather, but I'll try not to cough in your ear too much. Also here with me, my producer, Chad Butzler, who also does color commentary, and my daughter, Farron, is handling camera duties tonight. We have girls hockey on AlbertLeeLive.com for the first time in 30 days. We did the Tiger games in Mankato back-to-back against West and East, but they haven't played on this ice. They practiced, I'm sure, but they haven't played here for 51 days. It's been a long road trip. And they went 7-5 through those 30 days since they've been here to bring their season record to 12-6 overall, 6-2, and in fourth place in the Big Nine with 7 games left in the regular season. 5 of those are conference games, and they're worth 14 points as the Tiger girls try to defend their only Big Nine title ever from last year. Hey, if you're watching this free live stream, please let all your friends and family near and far know about AlbertLeeLive.com. And if you own or run a business, consider advertising on our 140-plus games and events each year. Nobody can get your message to as many people as AlbertLeeLive.com can, and nobody gives you more in return for your advertising dollar than AlbertLeeLive.com. Just ask our current sponsors, Hy-Vee of Albert Lea, Advanced Focus Dental of Albert Lea, GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT of Albert Lea, Troy Thompson Agency of Albert Lea, Mr. Sandless in Albert Lea, Alpha Orthodontics of Albert Lea Bus Company, and Service Master by Ayat. 2 huge stats this year, Chad, for the Tiger girls hockey team. Goaltender Sienna Murray has shutouts. Her shutouts in net and Morgan Goskison's goals in the net are the big story here. Sienna, 6 shutouts this season, including 3 in a row before the loss at Laverne Tuesday night. She's 17th in the state with 12 wins, 39th in goals against average with a 2.35, and 61st in save percentage with an 895. The Minnesota high school girls hockey record for shutouts in a single season is 12, so 6 more for Murray with 12 games left. I don't know, 7 regular season games, 2 playoff games, 3 state tournament games. I guess she could do it, but I'm not sure she cares. Probably just any W is fine with her.
Just a junior, too. So.
Yeah. And Morgan, 31 goals scored this year. That's 4th most in the state. She's got 39 points also, which is 23rd best in Minnesota. It's good to have a weapon like that.
Right, definitely. She definitely filled in nicely after losing Mika last year.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. In fact, I'm going to be talking to both Morgan Goskison and Hannah Austinson here in the player profiles coming up. Hannah, speaking of her, 9th in the state in assists with 25, and she's 29th in the state in scoring with 36 points. The bad news is we play Owatonna tonight. The good news is we've beaten them twice in the last 2 years. The bad news is both of those wins were at their place at Four Seasons Arena in Owatonna. And the worst news is that from the 09-2010 season to 22-23 season, we lost 19 in a row to the Huskies. The good news is that 23-24, we won there and tied here. Last year, we won there and lost here. But we're 2-19-1 versus Owatonna in the last 16 years. But 2 wins and a tie have occurred in the last 2 seasons under Mike Carlson's leadership. So maybe we're turning it around.
Yeah, and I don't think Owatonna's got the firepower that they've had in years past. So I think that could definitely benefit us.
Yeah, exactly. They are young with only 5 seniors, 4 juniors, 8 sophomores, 9 freshmen. This season, they're 9-10 overall, just 4-4 in the Big Nine. They've had close games. They've been outscored 60-56 this season. We've outscored our opponents 83-44, so much better spread. We have 23 more goals than them. They have 1 player with double figures in goals. That's sophomore Alexis Noble. She's got 11. We have 3 players with more goals than that. They have 2 players with over 20 points. We have 3 players with over 30 points. Their main goaltender is junior Sawyer Bourne, although they played 5 goaltenders on Tuesday in their 5-1 loss to Northfield. Bourne is 7-10 this year with a 3.36 goals against average and 891 save percentage. The Husky power play is only 16%. Ours is running at 29% success rate. Both penalty kill units are stopping goals with a girl down just 85% of the time. We might be able to get that elusive win at home over the Huskies tonight for the first time in at least 16 years, probably longer. Tiger girls hockey head coach Mike Carlson and also Hannah Austinson and Morgan Goskison coming up when the Tiger pregame continues here on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Hungry?
Hy-Vee Market Grill is better than ever with classic favorites and mouth-watering new menu items. We've got breakfast sandwiches worth getting out of bed for, made from scratch omelets. And let's do lunch. Try our delicious sandwiches, fresh salads, and the juiciest burgers around. Whether you dine in, get it to go, or have it delivered, the best breakfast and lunch is at Hy-Vee Market Grill.
Same practice, same team, new focus. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. As dentistry has changed, we have too. We still provide routine dental care, but have added cosmetics, smile makeovers, clear braces, Botox, and fillers to our services. We also custom design and 3D print beautiful lifelike dentures in days, not weeks. Don't put off the new smile you deserve. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. Learn more at afd.dental.
Mr. Sandless in Albert Lea refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check them out online, MrSandless.com.
All right, here's the Tiger pregame with girls hockey head coach Mike Carlson. You haven't been on AlbertLeeLive.com in 30 days. You haven't been here at the Roy in 51 days.
Yeah,
well, I mean, playing a game.
Yeah, very home-heavy schedule to start.
But you have a top 4 goal scorer in the state of Minnesota on your roster. Junior Morgan Goskison's got 31 goals. You have the 9th best assist maker in the state with Hannah Austinson, your senior, and junior netminder Sienna Murray with 6 shutouts this season, including 3 in a row before the loss Tuesday out in Laverne. Those are great cornerstones to have on your team.
Yeah, they are, and they're all just work hard. They earn everything they get.
Yeah.
I mean, they go out and work hard at it, so it's good to see.
Tonight's opponent, Owatonna, has dominated your girls over the llast 16 years, going 19-2-1. But since Mike Carlson came aboard a couple years ago, you're 2-1-1 against them. So it's all in the coaching.
Yeah, correct. First year I had the girls, we went up to Owatonna and beat them. First time we beat them since like 2009, when my daughter was the manager for the girls team. So, and they've had some really, really good players come through the years, and it's going to be a tough one tonight. I watched their video against Northfield. They're good.
Yeah, they're down a little bit this year from what we know them for, but they've had more freshmen and sophomores than juniors and seniors. They've only scored 56 goals, which is 27 less than your girls. And their goaltender is over 3 in GAA, so I think with your firepower, you stand a good chance at beating the Huskies here at the Roy for the first time in at least 16 years.
Probably. If we play our game, we'll be fine. That's what we're looking for, so.
And you need the win because it's a 2-pointer, but the Big 9 standings are these top teams, man. There's no give and take. You got to win those conference games, right? 7 games left. 5 of them are conference games. 14 points available for you.
Yeah, correct. The game with Northfield, that was a tough one because that was a 4-point game. Yeah, overtime, and we're hoping someone knocks them off, and then it could change the standings a little bit. So,
is everybody healthy?
It was Sid's still out.
Yeah.
And then Maggie Olson, she's out. She had an ACL tear. Could have been in a wrestling match. Could have been hot. They're not really sure, but she had it up. She's going to have surgery. So.
All right. Sydney's not coming back at all? Or?
We're hoping to have her for playoffs. Yeah, she's getting
great.
close. Yeah, let's hope.
Well, go get them tonight. Get that W, man.
I appreciate it.
When you need insurance coverage for anything, you only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lea, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place, 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lea. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need. GT Window and Door of Albert Lee is the 2025 Albert Lee Tribune Reader's Choice for Best Window and Siding Company, and they were also voted Best Contractor. Every vote is a reminder of the trust you place in their team to take care of your home, your family, and your investment. GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT are proud to be a local business serving local people. Call 507-320-0575 and get their team working on your next project. See some examples of their work at gtwindowanddoor.com. Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics at Albert Lee. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin.
When your carpets, upholstery, and floors look dirty and stained, call the professionals at Service Master by Ayat. Service Master has been an industry leader for more than 20 years and have proven cleaning products to remove even the toughest stains and get the winter weather out of your carpets and floors. Eliminate dirt and grime from your carpet, hardwood, tile, and laminate floors. When you're in need of cleaning, demand the yellow van and call Service Master by Ayat today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
All right, player profiles. We've talked to these girls before. They're the tops on the team here. You got number 20, junior Morgan Guscusson, 31 goals. That's fourth best in the state. I don't know if you knew that. 39 points you have is 23rd best. And Miss Hannah Austinson, number 7, is 25 assists, or number 9, 25 assists, which is 9th most in the state. And 36 points, that's 29th best. So you guys got the numbers going here. Morgan, how's that feel?
It feels pretty good. I just want to keep playing as a team and just keep doing well with my teammates.
Do you get in a zone out there? Do you even know that when you're doing 4 goals, 5 goals a game or whatever? It seems like everything you've touched goes in or whatever.
Yeah, I guess it's like really fun to reach like a quote-unquote flow state. That New Ulm game was really fun. We just were working really, really well together, and things were just going in the net. So.
And you have 8 power play goals as well, so you lead the team in that category.
Yeah, we have a pretty good power play. It's awesome to get to work with Hannah and Haley because I don't always get to play with them on a line. So we really just capitalize when we get to be out there on the power play together.
And Hannah, with your assists, you got 11 or 12 goals, so I don't remember which, but you have these big numbers. You get in a groove like when she's hot, you can pass to her and she's going to stuff it in there, right?
I definitely have taken advantage of using Morgan to get some points. I think me and Morgan, I feel like we've played together since 8th, 7th grade. So I think we have really good chemistry, and I'm just really able to get her the puck and know where she is, and I can always hear her too because she is really good at communicating. So it's just super easy to get her the puck, and she's just really talented at putting them in the net. So. And
it's not just you guys; your whole team has been really good. A lot of girls getting goals, a lot of girls getting assists, and so it's not just the top 5 girls. You guys got a good team, don't you, Morgan?
Yeah, we have really been working on just our plays, and I feel like it's not just some people on our team that are getting points. Most people that are playing varsity have multiple points. Yeah. So,
and what a goalie! I mean, 6 shutouts. Yeah. That's got to be near tops in the state. 3 in a row before the Laverne game. It's nice to know that's back there, right?
Yeah, it's actually really nice to be able to trust what's in the net. You can always rely on her, and I just feel like that's so awesome to have that.
Mentioned the Sienna Maria. I didn't want to not say her name, but yeah, she's having a great year there too. So now you guys had 5 road games in 8 days just recently. Ended with a loss that snapped a 5-game winning streak. That loss in Laverne. Morgan, what happened? You guys run out of gas, or what was the deal? That's a lot of traveling.
Yeah, we were really just having a lot of games, and we kind of got tired, but I think that we're all charged up and we're ready to go tonight and get a win.
Of course, Laverne, not a conference opponent, but you played them twice. You beat them here. They beat you there, so maybe a playoff third match coming up? Are they in your section?
No, but I think they have the potential to maybe go to state. They play Marshall to go to state. They've gotten beat by Marshall for the last maybe 2 years, and I don't know. I think it could go either way, though, honestly. So maybe
You got 7 games left. 5 of them are conference games. 14 points up for grabs. You got to win those conference games. Plus, you have, I think it's Minnesota River, and I can't remember the other non-conference game you have. But you have had probably one of the toughest schedules of anybody in the state, Morgan. Does that help you, or does that just wear you out?
Yeah, specifically our World Tournament, we had some really good competition up there, so I'm hoping that we can kind of have some takeaways, learn some things from that tournament, and bring it into sections.
You guys are great fun to watch. Stay healthy. Keep going. Get those W's, all right?
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're hiring. The Albert Lee Bus Company is looking to add additional bus drivers and monitors to its team. This is ideal for retirees, parents, or anyone looking for supplemental income. No experience is necessary, with paid training and a sign-on bonus of $1,000 after 6 months. With a flexible work schedule, you can drive when it works for you. Give us a call or head over to our website today.
Big at Hy-Vee, Friday through Sunday. Pork shoulder roast, $1.88 a pound. Progresso soup, $1.25 each when you buy 4. Plus more great deals throughout the store. Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee.
Back here at the Roy, the barn that Roy built, as the Zamboni's going to clean up the ice here, and then we'll get started. Other games, see if the Thursday schedule here at the high school is... the phone is going to slow down because I'm on live here. Wrestling is up in Faribault with Rochester John Marshall, Albert Lee and Faribault going at it. We just did the wrestling the other night, Tuesday night. That was a lot of fun. Up in Alden, took on Meckinaw East and Adrian, beating both of those squads. And ended up being our 8th largest audience ever, over 1,200 viewers on that game. So that was really cool. Thank you for that out there. Also, there's swimming and diving for the boys at the high school, 6 o'clock against Owatonna. That started. 7 o'clock boys hockey game in Owatonna at Four Seasons Center. And they need to keep winning to keep things going too. Boys basketball, 7:15 tonight at Chatfield. And then this game here with Owatonna here to play our girls, starting at 7:15. It was the schedule time, but not going to be too far off. Zamboni gets going here, and then we'll have the introductions as well as national anthem coming up. Tomorrow, the dance team Big 9 conference meet starts. I didn't even say the start time on that, but it's, I imagine, all day. Oh, it says here 6 o'clock. And that has, of course, all the Big 9 schools. And more boys swimming. Their varsity section true team event is tomorrow, starting at 5 o'clock at Mankato's Dakota Meadows Middle School pool arena, diving competition and all. So that's big. And then Saturday, there's a solo and ensemble contest at Albert Lee High School at from 8 to 5. Saturday, all day using the whole school, in fact. So that's a big deal with solo and ensemble contest. Then wrestling again at Hayfield with a bunch of schools: Blooming Prairie, Dover, Riota, Lewiston, Altura, NRHEG, and Owatonna. Going to be at that one starting at 9 a.m. Saturday in Hayfield. And what else? That's about it. Girls were supposed to play. Oh, there. Okay. Girls basketball Saturday, 10 a.m. there in Casson-Manorville. Tons of schools are playing in this tournament. There's like 30 schools in this thing. It's crazy. I'm not sure how that's going to work. As Casson-Manorville has a big complex or what? I don't remember being there in that school, Chad, but they must if they're having 30 different schools up there.
I wonder if they're using Byron or something too, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. More dance invitational Saturday at 10 up in New Prague. And girls wrestling invitational at Pine Island on Saturday morning at 10. So plenty of sports going on around the area. Our schedule ends after, for this week anyway, ends after today. There's nothing at home for tomorrow. or Saturday that we're doing. I just went through all those, and they're mostly on the road. But I'm sure we'll queue it up and do 3 to 5 events next week. That's the way it's going to be for when you got both hockey, boys and girls, and basketball, boys and girls. It gets busy some weeks. We're going to do up to 5 events. And then soon we're going to start. April starts golf, baseball, softball. I mean, right at the first part of April. Yeah, track and field, which is another good sport for us. Gets a lot of viewers. The Big 9 tournament last year is in our top 10. So, and then the robotics tournament also coming up in February. That's in our top 10 all-time viewership from last year. So looking forward to that. It was my first one that I'd been to, a robotics tournament, and it takes all day, but it's worth it. I think I had a lot of fun just watching and trying to imagine the brains that go into making machines do what they make them do. It's crazy.
Next Saturday, Hockey Day, Minnesota.
Yeah, all day on this one sheet of ice because the back one's still not ready. But, they're going to have all kinds of age groups, all of them. It's a whole day thing out here. There's going to be food and maybe food trucks. I don't know all what's available.
I know last year they had a food truck or two.
Yeah, and then varsity plays. I got to dial it up here quick. Next Saturday. Might have some information on that here too, if I can find it. Saturday. Well, it just says we play St. Peter at 6, the girls, and the JV at 4:30 here at Albany Arena. But it says Hockey Day. It doesn't have any of the specifics there. But the boys at 2, the girls at 6 for varsity.
Are the boys playing St. Peter as well? Or?
They are playing Marshall.
Marshall, okay.
So it's a doubleheader day for us, but about 2 hours between games. Because it'll be boys JV at noon against Marshall, then the varsity against Marshall at 2, and then the girls JV at 4:30 against St. Peter with the varsity at 6. But younger groups are going to be all day, all morning, and it's just a whole day long thing. It's going to be a great time. Hockey Day. Albert Lee, they went to the Hockey Day in New Ulm. That's what she was talking about in that pregame interview, where they took part in that. So a lot of towns have that throughout the state of Minnesota, and ours is a week from this Saturday. So come on out and enjoy it, and if you can't, tune in here on AlbertLeeLive.com. We'll take another break here as Zamboni is about halfway done. We'll get the lineups, and then we will go for it after the anthem on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Fall and winter typically mean the end of outdoor adventures for your family? Well, not anymore. Visit North Star Recreation in Owatonna to see their full line of Ice Castle RVs and keep the fun alive all year round. They also deliver a full line of enclosed and utility trailers for all of your hauling needs. Find them just north of Owatonna, across I-35 from Bass Pro Shops, or check out their inventory online at northstar-recreation.com and drive away with your new trailer.
As we're back, 6 minutes left here in the pregame before things start here at Albert Lee Ice Arena, and we have what else can we talk about? The Wild and Timberwolves are doing great.
Yeah.
Both teams are near the top of their conferences, so it's always good. And I keep hearing that Bill Guerin isn't done trading and getting a big name in here. I don't know when the hockey trading deadline is, but NFL playoffs continue as well. Anything surprise you about that?
No, I haven't really followed it too much, but
kind of hope I hope Buffalo gets their chance and wins one. It'd be nice. Let's see the Vikings and Buffalo both win a Super Bowl before I go. More so the Vikings, but then you got Jordan Addison getting in trouble again.
Yeah.
I don't think I would. These people say cut him, and it's like he hasn't hurt anybody except himself.
Yeah, and you know what? A lot of people are just beating up McCarthy, and I just watched John Elway documentary on Netflix. Highly recommend. It's a very good documentary. And his first 3 seasons, he was benched multiple times. Yeah. He struggled, and eventually he figured it out. And
Peyton Manning set the interception record in his rookie season, and JJ hasn't even played a full season yet.
No.
10 games.
That's the biggest
over 2
thing with
years.
him, I think, is just keeping him healthy.
Yeah, the offensive line has not been great for him either. They've been banged up and beat up and concussions for the center, and it's just, I think he'll be fine.
Hats off to Harrison Smith. They offered him $80 million to go play somewhere else, and he said no. He said, I'm loyal to the state of Minnesota.
Well, that's kind of what T.J. Hawkinson said. He's willing to redo his contract because he doesn't want to go anywhere else. He wants to stay here.
Says something about McCarthy and O'Connell and the organization he's running up there, because when players don't want to leave, that says a lot.
People were saying that O'Connell should go because he doesn't call enough running plays or whatever. And it's like, you know what? He's probably fine.
Right. First half of the season, a lot of people were trying to say our defensive coordinator, Flores, should go too, because they start off a little slow. But
yeah. Look at now. Everybody wants him.
Yeah.
Even though he's still suing the NFL for whatever that whole thing. They've really put that on the back burner because that was like 4 years ago that he sued him.
See, I really like Tomlin, and when we let him go to be a head coach, I was kind of disappointed because I really liked him.
I did too. I thought that he should have been our next head coach for sure.
I agree.
And look what he did. Tied Chuck Noll in his 19th season at Pittsburgh with wins. And they only won one Super Bowl, but they went to a couple, and isn't that more than we got to?
Right.
In that same time period.
As Buffalo was kind of like the Vikings there for a while.
0-4.
Yeah.
They lost 4 in a row.
Yeah, 4 in a row, yeah.
The Jim Kelly years.
Thurman Thomas, they had some good teams.
Yeah, they had some good players for sure. They had some wide right issues as well.
Right.
And
I tell you what, we've seemed to secure that now with this young kid.
Oh my gosh, Reichert, yeah, he's pretty accurate and lengthy, man. That guy, no problem, 50 plus.
I just saw, I think it was Fresno State, a college kicker. It wasn't during a game, but he kicked a 75-yarder.
Jeez.
These kids are getting ridiculous. Pretty soon we're going to kick it full length of the field.
The accuracy, it's amazing. Fred Cox, back in the 60s and 70s for the Vikings, was pretty accurate, but he was that straight kicker and the big black shoe, and I mean...
It's funny because I was watching that Denver... I was young back in the day when Elway was playing, but I watched him and stuff, and I was watching that documentary, and their kicker back then was a barefoot kicker. I forgot all about that.
He kicked for the Vikings for a while.
Okay. See, I don't remember that.
The barefooter, for a year or two. But yeah, in Denver with all the snow, that's the wrong place to have a barefoot kicker, but he did great there.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Zamboni's done, and we'll have the players coming out here in a minute, and then they'll skate around a little bit, and then we got the girls, the youth girls with the flags. They'll come out, and we'll have the anthem and then get the starting lineups going here. And it's good to have the girls back in the house here at the Roy. Like I said, 5 road games in 8 days here the last the last week, because that wrapped up Tuesday in Laverne. They won the first 5, and then Laverne got them. I just think, they are kids and all that, but it's still, that can wear you out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Plus, there were trips to Fairmont and Laverne, and the Twin Cities was involved in that. They had some big, long trips. Not to mention going all the way up to War Road for those 3 games.
Over the holidays, yeah.
Is that a 13-hour bus ride or something? That's crazy.
I don't know. It's a long ways. I know that.
But they like it, and, you don't get invited to those unless you've been doing well.
Right.
So, hats off to Mike Carlson and the gang for getting that.
Yet to be, but everyone says that a hockey arena is just it's unbelievable.
Okay. All right. Kim Erickson is following the boys' game, so she'll keep us updated by text.
Let's go ahead and take this quick ad. We'll see the weekend deals at Hy-Vee.
All right, sounds good.
Big at Hy-Vee, Friday through Sunday. Pork shoulder roast, $1.88 a pound. Progresso soup, $1.25 each when you buy 4. Plus more great deals throughout the store. Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee.
All right, so the boys up in Owatonna she'll feed us that scores there. There's Tom Jones is in the house. Jonesy coming out to watch some hockey. He's been helping us on a lot of those basketball games lately, and do appreciate his knowledge. And man, that dude has more knowledge about Albert Lee sports than anybody. That's why he's got the newspaper column about it. If you get a chance, or if you haven't read it in a while, you should catch it whenever it's in there, because he's always got something interesting that goes back in the future of Albert Lee. And I like that kind of stuff too. That's why I went back 16 years in this series between Owatonna and Albert Lee girls hockey, because I kept seeing losses and losses and losses, and I was like, man, they really owned us. They won 19 in a row against us over a 10 or 11-year period. And like I said, just recently, since Mike Carlson came aboard, we kind of turned that around. Now 2-1-1 in the last 2 years against Owatonna, as they hit the ice here, and we'll get the starting lineups. If you can hear that in the background, but I'll let you know. Oh, look, they got 5 young skaters. Just introducing the kids there. All right, so they're just making their announcements, and then we'll get those starting lineups to you.
Yeah, it's a bummer to hear about Maggie Olson.
I know, I did not know that. I noticed she was in street clothes and helping out with the JV game on the bench. Okay. But I thought I didn't think anything of it, because sometimes players will do that. And then he told me that before the game, and it's like, ouch, that's not good. And as always with an ACL tear, you really don't know when it happened, because it can be painful when it happens, but then it doesn't hurt.
Right.
17 is Geneva Froman. 28 is Grace Mitchell. 14 for Owatonna is Kaylee Butler. 11 is Kendra Bogan. And the goaltender, 31, Sawyer Bourne. Indiana Hansen, 3 goals, 10 assists, 2 penalty minutes. 7th grader starting. Haley is the sophomore with 14 goals, 21 assists. Hannah, 11 goals, 25 assists, senior. Kira Erickson is no goals with 16 assists, a senior defenseman. Peyton Seeger gets the start, 2 goals, 6 assists. And she is a sophomore. And then the Santa Mary, the goaltender, having herself a great season. And now, coming up, our national anthem from Roy Neister Marina here on AlbertLeeLive.com. just about ready to face off here in a long-time series that Owatonna owned until, like I said, about 2 years ago. So we'll see. And I kind of have a feeling we're going to eventually overpower them tonight if we're on our game. Because they are down this year. Owatonna under 500 team this year, and 500 in the Big Nine. Normally they're fighting with Northfield and Mankato East and us for the top of the league there, but they're only 2 points behind us right now in the standings. We're fourth, they're fifth. And it just depends on how many games everybody's got left, and I'm not sure what everybody else has, but just that we have 5 conference games of our 7 games left, and they're all important to win.
Yeah, and none of them can be taken for granted in this conference, that's for sure.
No, that's true too, yeah. Something to think about. Also, Alberley winning their first Big Nine title, that they have a target on their back. Everybody wants to go after them.
Yes.
That's what Northfield's been dealing with when they won 4 in a row before we beat them last year in Big Nine. As they get the face-off, and it drifts all the way back to Murray. She lets it go. It's picked up by Erickson. Kira, no goals. I'd love to see her get a goal on the year here, but she does have 16 assists. She's third best on the team. As Tigers lose it at center ice, but Owatonna having trouble moving it forward as well. It's along the near side benches, played in by Genevieve Froman, the senior. 5 goals, 5 assists. Then they get a line change, and here comes Morgan across the blue line, taking on the whole Husky team. She was the only Tiger in the zone there. Got to take it away from her. And then she gets it right back. Actually, that's taken back by Brooke Hauser, number 10. Played in, and icing call. Anna Shaw also out on the ice now. As Callie Noble takes a seat. Morgan, Shaw, and Hauser on a line. Well, Morgan might be the defense girl, though. She does play a lot of D. As the faceoff drifts back in the Owatonna zone. Kate Peterson out there, number 17. I haven't seen her much on the varsity. Number 17 for Alberley. Playing defense with Kira Erickson. So Morgan is on a forward this time, or center. It's nice they can switch her around back and forth, but she had been playing Morgan Goskeson mostly defense.
Yeah, unfortunately, losing Sydney really hurt them on defense.
Yeah, but it's good to see her get some time on a line too, as she is on the power play with the Austinson girls on the line usually. That's a potent power play, of course. It's running around 30% all year, which, by the way, is a pretty good number. As it gets played across the ice, and here comes Owatonna 2-on-2. Players trailing, and that's a nice defensive play by Peyton Seeger. Taking the player out of the play there. Goes into the near corner. Played out of the zone by Alberley, but that's going to be icing, and they'll bring it back to Murray for a face-off. Now, we notice they have a Noble, and we have a Noble. Alexis Noble is a sophomore for Owatonna. 11 goals. She's their leading scorer. 11 goals, 12 assists. And, of course, we have Callie Noble. 3 goals and 5 assists. And also, what was the other name? We share with them. Goodnature you brought up.
Yes.
Brielle Goodnature is their sophomore for them. She scored 4 goals and 3 assists. But, of course, Larry Goodnature, the Goodnature name, always associated with wrestling in Alberley. And he still goes and coaches. And so it's a good man to have on your side right there. Stuck in the corner. Work it free back behind the Husky goal, and they try and clear the zone. Oh, I thought Hannah was going to corral that one, but it just got beyond her.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought 3 minutes in almost, and no shots on goal for either team.
Either team, yeah. It's kind of been a back and forth thing, and Albert Lee plays it in with Hannah getting a shot there to the back end. Chased by Hauser. And Shaw in there with her. Saved from going out of the zone there by Peyton Seeger. And now Hannah races to the bench and Morgan comes on to be with Shaw and Hauser on that line. That gets out of the zone and down the ice it goes. Tigers chase it down, 13:31 to go here, scoreless. Morgan weaves her way into the zone, near circle, takes a shot, goes wide left. Played back in by Seeger. Owatonna trying to get it out of that zone, but it's being held in by the forechecking of the Tiger team, Goskeson and Shaw and Hauser. Now here come the Huskies. 1-on-2, our two defense girls getting back. Both Callie Noble and Peyton Seeger. And they take it away from her and right at, nope, I was going to say out of the zone, but not quite. Owatonna gets a little change, couple of new fresh legs out there, but here comes Morgan Goskeson. She'll take the whole team on and get a shot off and a save. As Sawyer Bourne gets the first save of the game. Sawyer is a junior who's got a 3.36 goals against average. You mentioned they had 5 goaltenders on their team listed on there. I don't know if they're all here, but they all played in their last game, lost to Northfield. And Sawyer saves another one. She had gave up the 5 goals in that Northfield game that they lost. And then they played 4 other goalies. If you don't know who your good goalies are by this time of the year, I don't know. As gets played back into the corner, picked up by the Tigers. Hannah puts it up to Kate Peterson, 17, and it's knocked away and down the ice it goes. The Huskies take possession in their offensive zone, but then it's taken away by Indy, who gets knocked down, and a Huskies going to the penalty box. And it's going to be good nature of all the names. Brielle will hit the penalty box. Trip or an interference or something, but 2 minutes. And the power play, shot by Morgan from the point, misses. And it's played down the ice. Our power play, 28.8%. Their PK is 85.7%. So that tells me that we have a pretty good chance of getting at least one power play goal here. And Morgan again going 1-on-4. Gets back out top to Akira. And it's loose out front. And then Albert Lee thinks they scored. Now the ref agrees. And the pile on behind the goal. I'm not sure who got that one, but we'll find out who goes to the bench first. It's usually the telltale sign, as it's Hannah Austinson. Power play goal. I just had a feeling we'd get one or more of those. For Hannah, that is goal number 12 on the year. 3rd on the team, behind her sister Haley with 14. And, of course, 31 for Morgan Goskeson. A power play goal. Erickson and Seeger are going to get the assists. So I'll write that down here quick as Huskies. That's actually a icing over there, so they'll have to face off here. Now we're leading in shots 6-0. All of a sudden, a flurry of Tiger shots, and one went in on the power play. Hannah's 4th power play goal of the year. She was tied with her sister in that category for second best on the team, behind 6 by Morgan. No, 8. Morgan has 8 power play goals. And then there's Austinson sisters with 3 each, and now Hannah's got her 4th power play goal. Noble for the Huskies brings it into the zone. There's a one-timer right down the pipe between the circles. Goes wide and not played out quite yet by the Tigers. 10-10 to go, first period. 1-0 Albert Lee. The Voice just has to get through this game, and then I have a break till next Tuesday, I think.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. We're over 7 minutes in and not allowed a shot on Sienna yet.
And there's one that she stopped, but I'm not sure that's going to be a shot. She kind of had to reach over and get that.
Yeah, I think her own teammate actually pushed it to her to cover.
Yeah. She's been on quite a roll other than the Laverne game. 3 shutouts in a row, 6 on the season. Top ranked goalie, one of the tops in a lot of categories. Here comes Haley Austinson breezing in with a shot that gets deflected. She gets her own rebound. It's another shot in there as they pepper the goaltender Bourne with shots. I think they're only going to record one as an actual shot, but they had her moving back and forth. Finally gets played out of the zone by the Huskies. 9:18 to go. And the icing will bring it back for a face-off in the Husky zone. Hannah's back covered in ice shavings as she obviously got knocked to the ice. This will be Morgan, I believe, in the face-off. Nope, it's actually Haley. And it went in! That looked like a rebound. But we shall see as first to the bench is Callie Noble. And it is Callie, that's her 4th of the season. I thought it ricocheted maybe off Indy's stick, but apparently not. Could have gone off a defense person too. Yeah, Haley Austinson gets the assist there. And for Haley, she's up to 22 assists. She's only was 4 behind her sister for the team lead in assists. As play continues behind the Albert Lee goal here, now up 2-0, 8-1 in shots. 8:37 to go, first period. From the Roy in Albert Lee. Cedarstrom holding it in for Owatonna. Gets a shot wide left. Goes around the back. Erickson picks it up. And up ahead, gets it out of there. Shaw carries it over to Hauser into the zone, and Morgan will pick it up. This goes into the corner and backhands one in there. It was not stopped, but it was saved by Shaw, or rather Bourne. Their goaltender Bourne, as now picked up by Peyton Seeger. Albert Lee carries it in. Seeger all the way into the zone here, near circle. Leaves it down low for Indy Hansen, but goes into the corner. Indy picks it up along the half wall here and stops it from going out of the zone. Helped out there by Callie Noble. And the Huskies finally get it out of there with 7:27 to go. 9-1 in shots, 2-0 score, all favoring the hometown Albert Lee Tiger girls. As Good Nature has it, fires, and that goes wide to the right. from one knee. Haley trying to get it out of the zone there, but she can't quite get enough leverage. So Hannah took over and then got it to Haley, and she knocks it just out of the zone. Back in the near corner and behind the goal, it's picked up by Kate Peterson. Ahead to Haley Austenson. Hannah to Hauser. She tried to get it back to Hannah, but that was intercepted. Huskies shooting it in wide left by Bogan. Back behind the goal now to the far corner, and can't quite clear it out of there, the Tiger D, with 6:19 to play. They do squirt it out of the zone, but it didn't stay out very long. Had an offside, so it'll have a face-off on the red dot far side in the Albert, or near the Albany zone. 6:11 to play in the first period. Been all Albert Lee so far. 9 shots to 1. Picked off by Erickson. She'll pass it up to Morgan, get it in to the Husky zone. They take it away from the Tigers, and it's held in by Seeger, who takes a shot. That got deflected out front, went into the near corner. Hauser 1-on-3 in the corner. She's able to wrestle it free for a minute there, but then it gets stuck. And then Erickson takes a shot from the point. Goes wide right, and here come the Huskies. 5.5 to play in the opening period. That's another shot that's off the mark. Huskies shooting wide right and left with abandon. Only one on net so far. And Murray was all over that as the play continues now out of the Albert Lee zone, but we're going to get a line change here, so the icing will happen anyway and bring it back for a face-off to Murray's right, I believe. 5 minutes even. Well,
they haven't stopped
still
the clock.
running. Now they stop it. 4:58, but it should be about 5:04.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll just... Oh, they started up right away.
Home ice advantage.
There you go. Huskies grab it. Noble got it stolen away from her by Haley Austenson, and now it's played around to the point for Peterson. Kate Peterson getting lots of minutes out here. It's good. Good to see. As it's played now, the other Noble for the Huskies takes it the other way. As that's Alexis. And behind the goal with 4:20 to go. Hannah working to get it out of there. It's along the half wall. Not out of the zone yet. Now it is, as Haley takes the lead on into the zone. She's got Hannah to her right. Gets by one player, takes a shot. That was saved by Bourne. And knocked out of the zone by the Huskies with 4 minutes to go. Pressing the issue is Callie Noble. She wants another goal. She thought that felt pretty good to get one.
She's having a really good first period here.
2-0 Tigers with 3:45 to play in the first. 10-1 lead in shots. As they are liking the home cooking. Oh, a goal goes in off of Sienna, I think. It might have hit her shoulder or something.
Yeah, just barely caught underneath that top bar.
That's Genevieve Froman, her 6th of the year. That makes it 2-1, Albert Lee here in the first with 3:35 to go. Score fest here today, maybe, huh?
Maybe.
3:23 to go. Still 10-2 in shots for the Tigers. A 2-1 goal lead. As it's played into the Huskies home, but only one player there to do anything with it. They were getting a line change. Taken by the Tigers. Haley first across the line. Gets around one player. See if she can center it back to sister Hannah. And Morgan's out there too. Those three on a line together. With Kate Peterson and Kira Erickson on D for the Tigers right now. Peterson's getting more time because of Maggie's injury, but it's good to see her get a lot of ice time. She's playing well. There's Haley. Gets it ahead to Morgan. Across the line. She gets around a player. Can't quite get a stick on it for a shot.
Coach definitely wanted a call there. Hooking call.
Not going to get it this time, but the Huskies play it out of the zone. And the only girl back is Kira. She's going to get in the way and knock that puck free. Save the day for now with 2:05 to play here in the first period. 2-1, Albert Lee. Shaw is back out on the ice as is Indy, and Kaylee Henderson is out there too, and we have a stoppage.
It's going to be a penalty on Owatonna. Boarding, I believe, will be the call.
It's their second penalty. We have none yet. We scored on the first power play. Is that Kendra Bogan, number 11?
Yes. Senior defenseman.
So another power play where we were 28.8% coming in, but 1 for 1. It's going to raise that up a little bit. And they failed on their first PK of the game, which is only running at 85.7% to begin with. It's not horrible, but you'd like to be closer to 90, but can't always do that. As Peyton Seeger gets it back to Hannah. Kira Erickson, Hannah Austenson, Morgan Goskeson, Haley Austenson, and Peyton Seeger out there to try and get another power play goal as it's knocked out of the zone. Minute and a half to go in the penalty. Erickson screams into the zone ahead of everybody. 4 trailers now, is out on the ice is Callie Noble to join the fun on the power play. Rebound, swing and a miss by Haley. Had a chance there, but Huskies avoid the goal. With a hard one-timer for the point by Hannah. That goes off the glove of Bourne. Still alive for the Tigers in the zone. Hannah backhands it to Haley in the corner. 52 seconds left in the power play. And the Huskies get it out of the zone. And they'll knock it down. The red line is where it is now. Morgan gets in the way of that and takes it away. Gets it up to Hannah on the far side. Takes a shot. That goes wide left and around to the other side, near side. Morgan digging for it over there. Hannah gets involved. Haley picks it up behind the goal. 16 seconds left in the power play. Henderson sends one in. Actually, Peterson sent one in. And the period ends with 9 seconds left in the power play yet. So we'll start the second period with a really short power play and end the first period with a 2-1 advantage. Tigers 12-2 in shots. We'll come back and take a look at some of those goals and talk about other stuff coming up here too on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin.
You got it, yeah, you got it like that. When you got it like that. When you got it like that.
Hy-Vee makes it easy to order groceries online through our app or Hy-Vee.com. Delivery is free with the Perks Plus membership, and pickup is always free. Make game day and every day easier. Order online with Hy-Vee.
Nothing gonna hold you back when you got it
When you need insurance coverage for anything, you only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lea, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place, 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lea. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need.
The van, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The van, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Mr. Sandless in Albert Lea refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check him out online, MrSandless.com. GT Window and Door of Albert Lea is the 2025 Albert Lea Tribune Reader's Choice for Best Window and Siding Company, and they were also voted Best Contractor. Every vote is a reminder of the trust you place in their team to take care of your home, your family, and your investment. GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT are proud to be a local business serving local people. Call 507-320-0575 and get their team working on your next project. See some examples of their work at gtwindowanddoor.com.
Same practice, same team, new focus. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. As dentistry has changed, we have too. We still provide routine dental care, but have added cosmetics, smile makeovers, clear braces, Botox, and fillers to our services. We also custom design and 3D print beautiful lifelike dentures in days, not weeks. Don't put off the new smile you deserve. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. Learn more at afd.dental.
Albert Lea Live is here, Southern Minnesota. We have top quality audio and video play-by-play online of more Albert Lea Tiger games and events than anyone else. But we also provide opportunities for Albert Lea area youth to experience our businesses. Students can be paid to be on the air with us or showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media posts or run the cameras for our events. So if you or someone you know might be interested in broadcasting the Tiger teams by joining our team, email us from the AlbertLeaLive.com page or call or text J. Paul at 507-402-1600.
And we're back. Whoops. Yes, we are in the first intermission. Albert Lea and Owatonna girls hockey going on here at the Roy. And it's a 2-1 Albert Lea lead here after the first period. And anyway, let's get this back to our prod truck here. We've got to look at some of these goals here. 3 of them total, 2 for the good girls. And started with Hannah Austenson not too long into the game. Her 12th of the season on a power play. It's back out top to Akira. And it's loose out front. And Albert Lea thinks they scored. Now the ref agrees. And the pile on. And it was Hannah with her 12th and Erickson with her 17th assist. And Seeger got her 7th helper on that play. And then it was 2-0 shortly after that with Callie Noble knocking one in. Nope, it's actually Haley. And it went in! That looked like a rebound.
Right off the face-off.
It looked like a rebound, but it wasn't because Callie Noble got it. She's the one who put the stick on it, and that was her 4th of the season. Haley Austenson assisted. That's her 22nd assist, and it's 2-0 at that point. Then the Huskies got a goal.
They are liking the home cooking.
Oh, a goal goes in off of
Sienna, I think. It might have hit her shoulder.
Genevieve Froman, her 6th of the season, made it 2-1. That's where we stand right now. Anything particular about those goals?
No, I think that one, Sienna dropped low and the girl just got it. I don't know if it hit her shoulder, but it was close and barely hit the bottom of that top bar and stayed in. So not much she can do about that.
No, and can't stop them all for sure. That was pretty good first period, though. We dominated in shots, 12-2, and anytime you can do that, you're ahead of the game.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with what I'm seeing. Kelly Noble's having a really good first period. Like you said, that Peterson on defense has looked really good.
Kate, she's a junior. So,
I'm seeing a lot of Brookhauser out there, so just a junior.
And I know some of the girls had to go play JV. Reslyn Brooks played JV today, so probably won't see her much here on varsity. And who else? There was a couple others I can't put a finger on right now, but the girls that are in there are doing a great job. We have 12 goals and 4 and 12 goals against in our first periods this year. All 18 of those first periods. We explode in the second, so look out. 40 goals we've scored in our second periods to 16 for our opponents. That's where we've made our bread and butter there. 29 in the third period, have given up 15. And in overtime, we have outscored our opponents 2-1. 83-44 overall. That's pretty much dominant.
Yeah.
We do have 6 losses, but man, that's against War Road and
right. Yeah, they have had a tough schedule.
Laverne and really good teams. So, like I said, I think I'd put our schedule up against most any team in the state. And Mike Carlson takes pride in that. He says, I want a tough game every time.
Yeah, and I haven't been following what some of our section foes have been doing, as in Dodge County or Simley but that's when it counts, once you get to the sections. And I mean, yeah, you want to win the Big 9, but at the end of the day, the section is where it counts, because your main goal is to get to state tournaments.
And it really has to do with seeding in the section.
Right.
Because if you can get the top 1 or 2, and you might get a bye, and then you only have to win 2 games to get to state, and you're going to be playing one of the lower teams in your first game. So it does matter every game. Non-conference too. They can all help out if it's a section game or a conference game or a non-conference or a little of both. I don't know. Let's see if I have any updates on the boys' game here. Boys are down 0-2 after 1 in Owatonna. Let me thank her for that. It's Kim Erickson, the boys' coach's wife, who unfortunately he can't watch his daughter play a lot of the times.
Right.
But his wife usually does the girls' games, or goes to the girls' games, and she keeps me informed, and then I can kind of sneak a score or two to Matt every once in a while. But I'm sure he's not really worried about it. Girls do tend to take care of themselves, but yeah, big names always rise to the top, and Hannah Austinson got us started here today on that power play goal. That gives us, well, we have 9 seconds left in the second power play, so we'll see if we can score a quick one here in the second period, but chances are not. But that power play has really been healthy this year, at just hanging around 30%, which is excellent. We've got Owatonna's power play at 16.4%, so almost double theirs in success rate. Anyway, we got only a few minutes left here of the intermission. Let's take a break, and we'll come back with second period action. 2-1 Albert Lee on AlbertLeeLive.com.
We're hiring. The Albert Lee Bus Company is looking to add additional bus drivers and monitors to its team. This is ideal for retirees, parents, or anyone looking for supplemental income. No experience is necessary, with paid training and a sign-on bonus of $1,000 after 6 months. With a flexible work schedule, you can drive when it works for you. Give us a call or head over to our website today.
Big at Hy-Vee, Friday through Sunday. Pork shoulder roast, $1.88 a pound. Progresso soup, $1.25 each when you buy 4. Plus more great deals throughout the store. Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee.
Back here at the house that Roy built. 2-1 Albert Lee. 12-2 in shots in favor of the Tigers. And they did get to Sienna Murray once, while we got to Sawyer Bourne twice in that opening period. We'll have a 9-second power play when we resume here in period number 2 as the Zamboni goes off the ice. And we got a camera girl on her way back to her position here. It's always got to have a snack. And I'm stuck where I am here. This is very uncomfortable. I think. I mean, I'm appreciative that they got a table and everything, but it doesn't work real well for what we're doing here. But we'll see what happens. But it makes it almost impossible for me to get out of here because of the configuration here. It's hard to stand for the national anthem, too.
All right.
But it is what it is, and the coaches are back out here. Boy, Mike Carlson doing double duty again today. Had to coach the JVs, or help coach with assistants there, and now coaching these girls that he loves so much.
The only score I see from the Big Nine is Rochester Mayos leading Red Wing 5-3. So,
okay,
not much of an effect.
I was going to say, we have a lot of games going on tonight with both basketball and hockey. I can take a look at some of these. They usually have us at the bottom of these servers that have scores. So I'll go to the bottom here and see if I can find something for Albert Lee. We're playing Chatfield tonight in boys basketball at Chatfield. No score there. I don't think girls basketball is playing. I think boys basketball and then boys hockey and girls hockey. Big Nine foe Mankato East, who is at the top of the conference, beat Faribault 6-2 today.
Now, have they played Northfield yet, or?
I'm not sure.
Maybe that's who beat Northfield.
Well, that's the boys.
Oh, boys, okay.
And they do have a score, Owatonna 2-0 over Albert Lee and boys. Partial scores. She was right at that one. After one period. Teams are back out. Clean ice here and ready to get going momentarily in period number 2. As I see Sydney Coker on the bench and Maggie Olson as well. The injured players. Sydney had 6 goals, 5 assists, 9 penalty minutes, 2 power play goals, 2 power play assists. She might be back for the playoffs, he says, Carlson. We win the face-off, but 3 seconds, 2 and 1, and back to full strength. That was quick. So we are 1 for 2 on the power play. As the pressure's on, Albert going right to left this period, and they got it in that zone, but Huskies take it out. Coming the other way, Kendra Bogan, senior. It's played behind the goal. Now out to the half wall over there, and ricocheted out of the zone nicely by Hauser. Gets past everybody and goes back behind the Albert goal. Seeger and, That crossed up a little bit there. Seeger and Noble almost messed up and let a goal get in there, but they were able to prevent that. Now Morgan, 2-on-2. She's got Hauser with her, a Shaw with her actually, and takes the shot and it goes into the near corner. Chased by Albert Lee's Anna Shaw. As the Huskies try and get it out of their zone. They do, but it's picked off at the red line by Haley Austinson, who brings it back in. Shot goes wide. Hansen picks it up, knocks it forward. It gets right back to her, and she ricochets it back again behind the end line, the goal line. Shot from point blank range by Hannah. Then she gets knocked down from behind. No call. And back the other way it goes for the Huskies. Hannah's going to take a seat, recover from that hard hit. Morgan comes in just in time to watch Kira bring it into the zone as Haley's with him. It's loose out front. The shot gets blocked by Bourne, but it's loose again out front. Shot taken there by 14, and I guess we scored. And might have been Morgan. I was busy looking for number 14. I don't have Presley Addig as 14 on JV. So maybe she's getting some time on the varsity. That was Morgan Goskison with her 32nd goal of the season to give the Tigers the 3-1 lead. Even strength. That's 2 assists each for Haley Austinson and Kira Erickson. Erickson up to 18 on the season. Haley's got 23 assists and the 32nd goal for Morgan Goskison. 15 shots, still only 2 for the Huskies. None this period yet for them. 14 minutes left here in the second, and it's 3-1 for the good girls. As after 2 now, the boys trailing 2-0 in Owatonna. We got a little bit of a late start with the JV game going a little long, and I think we lost 6-1. Was that the final of that JV game? 6-1 Owatonna beat us there. Puck was loose out front, and there's 14 again. I'm going to say it's Presley Addig, the 9th grader, who takes a seat on the bench here for Peyton Seeger. Coming out with her defensive helper. Haley's just out on the ice now. Hauser's out there. Haley picks it up, but then loses it in the corner, and the Huskies have another attempt at a shot. Now on the far side, it's Haley and Hannah, along with Erickson, Seeger, and Hauser out there, Brooke Jr. Hannah gets it ahead to Haley. She's got a couple of girls in front of her, but she weaves her way down the ice and then loses it into the corner, but rescues it. And Indy stops it at the blue line. Makes her way down the wall. Centers one to Hannah, but that got picked off. Then a shot by Addig off of the goalie into the corner and all the way down the ice. Icing will be called. They'll bring it back to Owatonna's zone for the face-off.
I answered my own question. Northfield did play Mankato East and beat them, so that is the one loss Mankato East has, but they have more conference games at the moment than Northfield.
Yeah, it's pretty tight between the top 4 East, Northfield, Albert Lee, and JM, I believe. Or is it Century? That shot goes wide to the left and around to the back. Picked up by Hansen. They knock it away from her. And the shot from the point hits traffic and gets steered to the far side. Now they're trying to bring it around the other side, but that got shut off. They're behind the goal. The centering pass is taken away by Haley Austenson, and she and Indy are on a 2-on-2 breakaway. Indy gets it. Can't get a shot off. It's redirected to the corner. And then it goes to the other side, the far side of the ice, before the Huskies take it out. Shots this period 4-3 in favor of the Tigers. But we got that extra goal, so a 2-goal lead again. As Hansen tries to get out of the zone and does. Well, that thing squirted out of there like a bullet. And ends up being an icing call.
You were right twice when you said Century and John Marshall, because they're combined for girls hockey.
Yeah.
You couldn't be wrong, I guess, that time.
Well, if we lose this game, Owatonna ties us in the standings, so we have to win this tonight to keep them back.
Right.
And like I said, we got 5 conference games coming up here, so it's pretty important to win them all. Get those 14 points. That might be enough to, if somebody can come along and beat Northfield a little bit, or East, or both.
Right.
And they do play each other again, so pretty sure. There's a shot into the zone, and Shaw chases it down. Out top, Seeger holds it in the zone. It's played out in front and out of the zone. Attic catches up to it, but overskated it. Luckily, Huskies were in the middle of a line change, and they weren't on top of that one. As it's played down the ice, Huskies pick it up in their own defensive end. 10:15 to play in the middle period. 3-1, Alberley. Up 16-6 in shots. Erickson gets to it. And her defensive side here, and gets turned around. Shaw tried to get in there and get it out of there, but couldn't do it. It's the Huskies centering pass, and then it's knocked out of there by Seeger. And the icing will bring it back to the Tigers' side for a face-off.
Yes, they do play East again the last game of the season, January 29th. So.
That might be a big one, huh?
Yeah, we have East and Owatonna again after tonight, too. So.
Yeah, lots to be decided yet. Lots of points hanging in the balance. And then next year, I would say both boys and girls going to try and just play conference opponents once each and load up on non-conference, maybe section opponents.
Another penalty coming up on Owatonna here.
As Indy had it at the red line, she lost it, but Hannah's got it. And whenever Owatonna gets possession here, they'll stop it, but it hasn't happened yet. As Morgan advances it, and there they got it touched and stopped with 9:19 to go. 3 penalties in the game, all against Owatonna. And that one is number 14, Kaylee Butler, the senior. She has 27 penalty minutes, leading the team. Well, now 29. So we'll see. We're 1 for 2 on the power play. As we can't quite get out of zone. Now we do. All right, they do. They couldn't quite get out of zone. Into the corner, Erickson chases it down and out of the zone. Here comes Haley with Hannah. Intercepted, but Seeger gets it back and plays it in. Morgan in the corner. Back around. Seeger with a one-timer from the blue line, and that goes wide right. And the Huskies play it out of the zone, but Erickson got a piece of it. 8.5 to play in the period. 1:12 left in our power play, number 3. As Haley brings it in on the far side. It's taken away, but the Huskies lose it again. Hannah out front to Seeger. One shot left. It was wide left. The rebound picked up by the Tigers. I think Hannah has it over there. To Peyton. Up top to Erickson, takes a shot. That is saved by Bourne, and she falls on it. Still 41 seconds left in the power play. 8 minutes left in the period. Face off to Bourne's right. It's won by the Huskies, but taken away by the Tigers, and then it trickles out of the zone. So Erickson gets it to Hannah, and they're going to have to bring it back the other way here. With 19 seconds left in the power play. Nope, they're not going to get this one either, so I would say 1 for 3. It's still 33%, and it raises their power play rate as they're back to full strength right now. Played into the near corner by Albert Lee. Still 10 shots up now, 17-7. As Huskies get a hold of it and knock it out of the zone, and there's Paget one-on-one with Noble. That goes through the crease and out of the other side. Morgan has Hannah, that's Haley with her. They walk in and get it taken away there, right at the circle. Loose puck. Seeger plays it over to Noble. Huskies bring it back into the zone with 6.5 to play in the second. Get it out to the point here, and the Thompson shot goes wide left and into the corner. Hauser working. Indy's out there. She's got it now. Trying to turn the corner here, but she's knocked down. Puck is loose, and Seeger advances it to Hauser, who gets it to Shaw. And she might win the race of 3 girls. She was in 3rd place for a while there, but I think she touched it first. Back the other way, the Huskies 1-on-3. That's taken away easily. Nice defense by Seeger. And then Hannah grabs it. And here she comes into the zone. Takes it back behind the goal. That's an old Morgan Goskin. Mika used to do that too. Just go around, circle, so you can find somebody to pass to or shoot. Seems to work. Probably for the better players. And that's taken away by the Huskies. 5:20 to go here in period number 2. A shot. This goes over the glove of Murray, and Tigers get it out of there. It's Haley. She had a 1-on-1 there, but lost that battle. Erickson plays it to the far wall. She's got it again at the red line. Gets it deflected by a Husky player. Under 5 minutes to go here in the second. Played behind the Tiger goal. And Huskies doing a little good forechecking there. Mitchell playing well, getting her stick on things and keeping alive in their offensive zone. And they still have it. So it was caught there by Paige Thompson. She sets it down, and they float one in there. That goes right through the crease. And Morgan picks it up. She gets it across to Erickson. 4:15 to play. Addig. Presley, the freshman, gets it out of the zone. Tried to get it to Morgan, but that was a little too hard, and it was picked up by the Huskies. 4:05 to play. And they circle, and the shot is knocked into the... Well, it was wide right anyway. I think it was a Tiger player that got in the way of that one.
Yeah, that's Haley. Good job by Haley.
Picked off here by Hannah, but she's going to go get a line change instead of chase the puck down. As Noble and Seeger are on defense, and they will actually get an icing call, bring it back to the Husky side for a face-off with Indy and Hauser and Shaw out there.
A long time without a whistle there. They were just kind of going back and forth.
Hanson, Hauser, and Shaw. Good law firm out there on the line. Taken away with the Huskies. Peyton Seeger back. Gets in the way of that one. Did trip that player up, but they're not going to call anything. It was a good defensive play. As Seeger plays it ahead to the red line. Hauser has it. Back to Noble. Indy gets it to Hauser, who takes a shot, and it's saved. This dry hacking is really starting to get on my nerves. 3:10 to go, second period. 3-1 Alberta, 17-7 in shots for the Tigers. Morgan got it taken away from her. That's rare. Shot goes in. Murray saves it. Goes back behind and into the near corner. Thompson puts it out in front for the Huskies, and they get another shot that Murray stops. She had that whole corner sealed off there. As Haley brings it ahead. And the Huskies knock it backwards. 2:40 to play. Haley plays it in, wide right shot. Ricochets off to Hannah, who loses it there. The Huskies are going the other way, 2-on-2 against Addig and Erickson, and they missed the shot. Rebound comes off to Hannah Austenson, who is able to get it out of the zone momentarily anyway, as the Huskies play it back in. Addig along the half wall. That one gets ricocheted out. Played by Addig out of the zone here. Kind of a back and forth quarter or period here. Has one goal here in this second period. Referee gets in the way there. Morgan has got Haley with her. 4 players between them, or 5 even. As that one gets blocked and squirts out of the zone. It's played back in by Hannah, who grabs a seat on the bench. And here come the refreshments, including Seeger and Hauser and Hanson, Shaw, and Erickson out on the ice. 1:18 to play, second period. And another shot that goes in and score! 4-1. That might be an Indy Hansen goal. Looks like it. Indiana with her 4th of the season.
She likes to hang out in front of that net there. Pays dividends.
Good to see her get another goal here. It's been a little bit, I think, for her. She's got 10 assists, but just the 3 goals there. So it's nice to see her add to her total and get a 4-1 lead here.
Penalty coming up here on Brookhauser.
Shaw and Hauser get the assists. 6th for Hauser, 5th for Shaw. And as you said, the first penalty on Albert Lee. Who was it? It was
Brookhauser.
Hauser has...
She got an assist and got excited, I guess.
Yes, 2 penalty minutes coming into tonight, so she's up to 4. Our first penalty. And there's only a minute left, so it'll bleed into the second or third period if they don't score here.
Good job by Hannah to get that puck out in front of the goal.
Played it ahead, but in the way was Huskies' Kendra Bogan. Morgan now, 1-on-2. She can deal with that. Oop, she left it behind. Hannah was on her way over there, and then Morgan picked it up again. 35 seconds left in the period. Still a minute and a half in the penalty. Hauser. Huskies play it into the zone. Penalty kill unit is Hannah Austenson and Callie Noble with Morgan Goskeson and Peyton Seeger. Bogan with a shot that hit traffic out front and goes over to the other side. 10 seconds left in the period. And they walk in. Nice job by Noble putting her stick down on the ice to block anything that was not elevated, and that'll end the second. They'll have a 58-second power play in the third period, the Huskies will, but 4-1 as we get both goals in that second period. We'll take a look at those, and I'll have other information for you coming up here in the second intermission on AlbertlyLive.com.
Your flu shot appointment is quick and convenient.
You can just walk up when you're shopping or schedule an appointment, whichever works for you. Keeping families and communities healthy feels good. Visit your Hy-Vee pharmacy, get your flu shot, and earn a 20-cent fuel saver today.
Mr. Sandless in Albert Lea refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check him out online, MrSandless.com. GT Window and Door of Albert Lea is the 2025 Albert Lea Tribune Reader's Choice for Best Window and Siding Company, and they were also voted Best Contractor. Every vote is a reminder of the trust you place in their team to take care of your home, your family, and your investment. GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT are proud to be a local business serving local people. Call 507-320-0575 and get their team working on your next project. See some examples of their work at gtwindowanddoor.com.
Same practice, same team, new focus. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. As dentistry has changed, we have too. We still provide routine dental care, but have added cosmetics, smile makeovers, clear braces, Botox, and fillers to our services. We also custom design and 3D print beautiful lifelike dentures in days, not weeks. Don't put off the new smile you deserve. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. Learn more at afd.dental.
When you need insurance coverage for anything, you only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lea, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place, 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lea. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need.
When your carpets, upholstery, and floors look dirty and stained, call the professionals at ServiceMaster by Ayat. ServiceMaster has been an industry leader for more than 20 years and have proven cleaning products to remove even the toughest stains and get the winter weather out of your carpets and floors. Eliminate dirt and grime from your carpet, hardwood, tile, and laminate floors. When you're in need of cleaning, demand the yellow van and call ServiceMaster by Ayat today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin. Put your business in front of thousands of local fans while supporting your local high school students and activities. Advertise right here on AlbertlyLive.com. We create customized ads to best fit the needs of your business. AlbertlyLive.com broadcasts more than 150 local high school games and events every year, and our viewership is growing fast as word gets out about our quality broadcasts. Stand out as a community and school supporter while attracting new customers by advertising on AlbertlyLive.com. Contact Lance at 651-734-3963 or Lance at lmrmedia.org.
Back here at Roy Nystrom Arena in Albert Lea as we are in our second intermission. 4-1 Albert Lea, and we got the only two goals of that second period, and guess who got the first one of the second? It's loose again out front. Shot taken there by 14, and I guess we scored. It might have busy looking for number. Yeah, it was Morgan Goss, because in her 32nd of the season, she came in 4th in the state in goals. Haley Austinson with her 23rd assist on that play, and Kira Erickson got her 18th assist. And then the youngster, the 7th grader, got on the board.
Short-handed.
Yeah. And another shot that goes in, a score! 4-1. And for Indy, that's her 4th goal of the year. She was assisted by Shaw with her 5th assist, and Hauser got her 6th helper. And it's 4-1. And 20-10 in shots. So the second period, we were even at 8-8 in shots. After dominating that first period, 12-2 in shots.
Yeah, they just couldn't seem to get a lot of rhythm going into that second period, but we're able to put a couple goals on the scoreboard.
Well, also we're playing some people that haven't played in a while.
Yeah.
Peterson's getting some time, and Presley Attic getting some time on the ice. Now that we have a couple of injuries, and we had Breslin Brooks playing on the JV squad earlier, so there's some room for other players, and you got to get to know each other when you're out on the ice.
Absolutely.
And sometimes that has a factor in it, but even when Morgan, Hannah, and Haley are on the ice together on a line, it hasn't been the smoothest of sins, but the Huskies are a quality team.
Yeah, they are.
And they have a 58-second power play to start the third period coming up here. And I would imagine they're going to try and devise some kind of plan to attack the net early and try and get this lead down a little bit, because 3-goal lead with 1 period to go is tough to overcome.
Yes, absolutely. Especially the way they're playing defensively. That 1 goal they got, like I said, it was just kind of
it wasn't a clean one.
Right. They did put up 8 shots that period, though, so
And we committed our first penalty. Hauser still in the box here to start the third period, but they had 3 penalties already to our 1 in this game, so it's looking pretty good for the Tigers here to get the W and get their 13th win of the year. And more importantly, a conference win, which would make us 7-2 if we could pull this out here. And the boys are in Owatonna. Last I heard, it was still 2-0 Owatonna in that one. Getting updates from Kim Erickson here, but she hasn't sent anything along. Last thing she said was about 34 minutes ago. She said 0-2 after 2. Maybe she lost interest in her husband's team. I doubt that, as they're good people. And Kira, of course, playing here on her senior season for the Tigers. Who it's amazing, she has no goals on this season, and yet she's 3rd on the team in assists with 16. Sometimes it just doesn't bounce your way for goals. Because she's a defense person too, which is no excuse, because so is Morgan, and she's got 32 goals, but they play different roles on the team. Morgan's probably got 4 times as many shots as Kira, and Kira's really good at assisting.
Morgan's kind of filling in on defense. She's mostly a forward. She plays quite a bit of forward usually, but I think when Sydney Colger got hurt, she's kind of filling in, helping out in the back a little more. But
she's still, Mika was a defense girl too, so it doesn't hurt your shooting. If you want to shoot, you can shoot.
Absolutely.
Especially if you're good at it.
Well,
like
and
those
Coach
guys
even mentioned earlier in the year that she's got a really good wrist shot or slap shot from out by the blue line, and we just haven't.
So does Seeger. I saw that a couple times tonight. She gets a big one-timer going.
She's having a really good game tonight. I've heard her name quite a few times. So
Zamboni continues its work. It's got a few more sweeps to go, so we should probably take a break, and we'll be back with third period action coming up here with a 4-1 Tiger lead over the Huskies on AlbertlyLive.com.
Big at Hy-Vee, Friday through Sunday. Pork shoulder roast, $1.88 a pound. Progresso soup, $1.25 each when you buy 4. Plus more great deals throughout the store. Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee.
Fall and winter typically mean the end of outdoor adventures for your family? Well, not anymore. Visit North Star Recreation in Owatonna to see their full line of Ice Castle RVs and keep the fun alive all year round. They also deliver a full line of enclosed and utility trailers for all of your hauling needs. Find them just north of Owatonna across I-35 from Bass Pro Shops. Or check out their inventory online at northstar-recreation.com and drive away with your new trailer.
The scoreboard.
GT Window and Door of Albert Lee is the 2025 Albert Lee Tribune Reader's Choice for Best Window and Siding Company, and they were also voted Best Contractor. Every vote is a reminder of the trust you place in their team to take care of your home, your family, and your investment. GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT are proud to be a local business serving local people. Call 507-320-0575 and get their team working on your next project. See some examples of their work at gtwindowanddoor.com.
That was 8 years ago yesterday that Stefan Diggs caught that pass from what's-his-face, the quarterback, who everybody thinks we should bring him back. And I'm like, everywhere else he's been, he stinks. Why would we want to bring... Just because he had one moment of glory here. I can't even remember his name. But that was 8 years ago already.
You're talking the Minneapolis Miracle?
Minneapolis Miracle, yeah. Yesterday.
Was it Keenum, wasn't it? Or not?
Yeah, Keenum.
It's Keenum, yeah.
I never was a fan of his to begin with. I mean, that was a good pass and that was a good play and everything else, and he did all right there at the end of that year. But everywhere else he's been doing nothing.
Yeah, he's been rough to go at it.
It's not like Seattle right now has the inside track. Everybody thinks they're going to go to the Super Bowl in the NFC. I think they got a tough one against San Francisco this weekend, but
I tell you, the Bears pulled a tough one out against Green Bay. I was impressed.
They seem to start so slow, and that's going to burn them eventually. But
I thought it was going to burn them that Packer game, and then they managed to pull it out.
Yeah, that's a pretty good team. But as the NFL works, now the Vikings will have a fairly easy schedule next year since we finished lower in the division. We're going to get all the lower teams in the other divisions that we play. So that kind of works in your favor. Just got to hope that McCarthy is improving game to game, and I love to see him play a whole schedule.
Yeah, absolutely.
If he can't stay healthy, then you almost have to next year if he can't stay.
Yeah, and as much as I wanted Brosmer to be that miracle story,
he was not either. He's brutal.
I don't see it, yeah,
that guy.
At least with McCarthy, you see the arm strength, you see the mechanics, you see it's there. It's just putting it all together and staying healthy.
Yep. Yeah, I think he's a pretty good player, but there's better out there. I mean, we could have gotten a better one in that draft if we would have taken Nix. I think went after McCarthy, and he looks a little bit better, but it's all on who's coaching you and what system you're in and who's around you.
Absolutely.
How good your line is, because Denver's apparently, one of the two tops seeds in the AFC with New England.
How about Indiana in college football?
Yeah,
wow.
Undefeated season going. I don't know. That guy just signed a contract, Signetti, and now they're saying he may go to the NFL. How do you just sign a contract and then say, oh, I'm changing my mind?
Right.
I don't think he would do that.
I couldn't believe it when they took care of Oregon the way they did. Wow.
Yeah, that was easy. And I think they're going to breeze through Miami, too.
It's good for the Big Ten because everyone kind of thinks...
It's Ohio State and Michigan.
Yeah. Or they think SEC, Alabama.
Yeah.
So... Big Ten's making their push to be recognized outside of Alabama and Oklahoma.
How about the Gopher basketball team?
Yeah.
They're all of a sudden coming alive.
I like this coach.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, that was a good choice, I think. I haven't seen how the Gopher hockey team's doing, the Maverick hockey team out of Mankato.
Yeah, I guess I haven't really either. I saw that some of the youth girls here in Albert Lee got to go down and visit Mika. So
that was very nice.
Yeah.
Big time. I'd like to tour the facilities there too. Well, third period just about ready to go here. A 4-1 Albert Lee lead. Goals by Hannah Austenson, her 12th. Assisted by Erickson, her 17th assist, and Seeger, her 7th. That was a power play goal to start things 1-0. Callie Noble got her 4th of the season with an assist from Haley Austenson, her 22nd of the year. Genevieve Froman got the only goal so far for the Huskies late in that first, her 6th of the year. Morgan Goskison made it 3-1 Albert Lee early in the second with her 32nd of the season. Assisted by Haley Austinson, her 23rd, and Erickson, her 18th. And then Indiana Hansen, the 7th grader, got her 4th of the season, shorthanded with help from Shaw, her 5th, and Hauser, her 6th of the year. 3 penalties for the Huskies, 1 for us. In fact, they're still serving that one. That's Hauser in the penalty box for another 58 seconds to start the third here. As the Huskies bring it right in, back around the goal, to the point. And it's played out of there nicely. Haley Austinson, good stick control. And she knocks it to the wall. So they'll have one more charge up the ice here. Try at it as they come into the zone, and it's knocked back out again. And Haley and Hannah trying to get a shorthanded goal, second of the day. As it's played in.
No, I was wrong. I correct myself. Sorry. I thought that one was a short-handed goal, but
yeah, it can't be because that's our first penalty right now.
I was wrong.
All right. So, I've never made a mistake, so I don't know how that feels.
Yeah, I know. This is getting up at 4 a.m. and
you got a tough
12-hour day.
Yep, in the cold.
Yep, very cold today. Oh, that wind was brutal.
Yeah, I bet it was. As Hannah brings it in, back to full strength now, so we killed off that penalty, and that'll help our PK numbers a little bit, as we're 1 for 1. And they go 0 for 1 on the power play. We're 1 for 3 on ours, and Hannah's got a chance here from the side. It's blocked by Bourne, and here come the Huskies the other way. A little too far ahead for Olivia Bouchot, the 8th grader. And an icing call will bring it back the other way for a face-off. 15:20 to go in the period, or in the game, and it's 4-1 Albert Lee. The longer this goes, the less likely it is for Owatonna to make a historic comeback on us. And that would make it 3-1-1 under the Mike Carlson regime against Owatonna after 19 years of futility. It's kind of fun to be back to dominating the Huskies. Or I shouldn't say back to it because we never did, but maybe in the 30s. No, the girls just started playing in 96 or 7.
Yeah.
So, and Morgan grabs it. Backhands it in to the circle as Hauser takes a shot, and that goes wide right and then around the back. And Shaw still digging in there. A little forecheck going, her and Hauser both. Erickson puts one out in front, and they drop one up and in. That might have been Hauser. We'll see if she goes to the bench first. No, it was Morgan. That girl is around the puck all the time. 33. She's making a push for second in the state. She got the rebound and put a little hop in it, and it went over the goalie's stick and in. They're switching goalies. What's the number on that girl?
I cannot tell. The glass.
It's actually Allison Johnson who was in goal. Maybe that's their third.
Yeah, maybe it switched in between periods and we just didn't catch it or something.
Erickson and Shaw with the assists. It's the 6th for Shaw, and Erickson with 3 assists tonight, 19 on the season. Yes, who says you got to score goals to be a star? Kira, no goals, but 19 assists. And a save there by the glove of Sienna Murray. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe they play 3, 4, 5 goalies at a normal time, because this has got to be their third. Final for the boys. They lost 3-0 up in Owatonna on their rink at Four Seasons Arena, where our regular season for the girls will end in a couple of weeks. As that is played around, out in front, into the back, and all around the zone. 13:45 to go.
Breslin Brooks getting some ice time now.
And that's good to see as Brooklyn Hullapeter out there too, number 23. And Haley fighting for it in the near corner. Hauser picks it up there, and it goes loose out in front, and the Huskies can't quite get it out of the zone. It's held in by the Tigers momentarily, and then played down the ice. Yeah, Breslin was playing on the JV squad too, so she's getting extra time. Number 24, we'll look for her. Excuse me. Played out in front. Now to the blue line, the shot goes in. It's knocked down out front by Hullapeter. She takes it out of the zone on her own. Brooklyn, a 9th grader. Getting some valuable ice time with a 4-1, 5-1 lead. And it's icing call to bring it back to the Albert Lee zone for a face-off. Yeah, Shaw has 2 assists tonight. Erickson has 3. Haley's got 2 assists, up to 23 on the season. That gets knocked out of the zone, and the Huskies have to chase it and reset the offense. It's picked off by Morgan. She got Hauser and Shaw with her. Shot goes back behind the goal. Morgan still controlling. Peyton out at the point, takes a shot that screams through to the corner. Goskuson again tries to get it going in the right direction. The Huskies can't quite clear it. Now they do. 12:10 to go. The icing brings it back for the face-off. 3-2 in shots this period in favor of the Tigers. 23-12 overall. Edge in shots. That's not a lot either, 23. 40 is a lot of shots. But they're getting the job done. When you score 5 out of your 23 shots, it's pretty good average.
Yeah, it is.
Huskies win that face-off. Bring it into the zone and back around behind Murray. And knocked out of there by Breslin Brooks. And back and forth it goes between the blue lines for a while, and Murray has to redirect that one into the near corner. We need, is it a 6-goal lead for the running
yes.
time? Yeah, we need 2 more. But we'll see. There's picked up by Kaylee Henderson, number 16. Senior forward. Shot goes in, sizzling wide right by the Huskies. It's played all the way back into their defensive end. 11-11 to go. Kira Erickson. She's got Indy with her, as well as Addig, who's that's Brooks, who's making a run for the bench to let another player on. That's Indy Hansen.
I think that shot there by Kira hit the right post. Yeah. I heard a ting.
And there's a whistle and a penalty. Another Owatonna penalty. It's going to be Olivia Busho, the 8th grader.
Not what you need when you're down 4 goals.
No, not at all. Let's see if we can improve our power play numbers here. 1 for 3, which does raise our 28.8% power play value coming into the game. Success rate. Turnaround for Morgan is knocked away and not out of the zone. Hannah, Haley, Morgan, Kira, and Peyton out there. This is Kira at the point. She gets it across the way to Peyton. Seeger shoots one in there. It's loose out in front. Whacked at a couple of times by Hannah. Still no goal as Kira cleans it up out front. Into Haley back behind there. She centers one for Morgan. Can't quite make the combo, and it's sent down the ice with 1:15 to go in the power play. 10 minutes left in the period. Seeger brings it down. Oh, she leaves it for Hannah. To Haley. To Seeger. Kira, a little too far for her, but she'll play it off the bank. Get it to Hannah, back to Kira Erickson. Peyton Seeger to Kira Erickson from the point off the leg pad of Bourne, and now behind the goal. And Bourne is able to grab it and hold on. 46 seconds left in the girl advantage. Yes. Noble comes out with Erickson to be the defensive folks on this power play. Morgan and the Austensons, with Morgan facing off there, and Tigers pick it up behind the goal. And it's Haley. She fell down to their knees there and got back up. Still controlling the puck as Noble has it on the side. She's going to go back around the back. See if she can center one, but she kind of whiffed on that one, and then the Huskies hit it all the way down the ice with 21 seconds left. Only gather it up for one more charge down the ice with 13 seconds to go in the power play. Here comes Hannah with Haley. She turns to pass it into there, and they score! 6-1, another power play goal. Second of the day, 2 for 4. And that is going to be Callie Noble, again, her second of the game. Great job for Callie. In her senior season, now up to 5 goals on the year. Hannah's first assist of the night. She has a goal too, but she's the team leading 26 assists now. Her sister's picked up a couple here to narrow that gap a little bit, but she still has the lead. It's 6-1, 8:19 to play. Well, maybe we will get that 6-goal lead and make it a quicker exit. Face-off coming to Murray's right. Doubled them up in shots, 28-14. Which makes it 8-4 yet this period in favor of the Tigers. Pretty much dominated in shots all night. You're not going to lose too many, only giving up 14 shots. Man. My cough just will not leave me alone. But it's getting actually better, believe it or not. But
I had one last week a little bit. I had to drink some green tea.
Yeah. I'll try anything at this point. Keeps me up at night, you know, coughing.
Right.
Every time I lay down flat, it's like a cough. But I can't sleep sitting up straight, so.
No.
There's Morgan with a shot. That gets knocked down by traffic. Yeah, we're scoring on 21% of our shots tonight. That's pretty good average. 6 out of 28. Huskies play it to the side of the net, and their goaltender, Bourne, jumps on it. With 7:09 to go. 6-1 is exactly what they needed after that loss out in Laverne Tuesday. These girls down the stretch here, they've got a home game Saturday. Oh no, they're at Rochester Century JM Saturday. And then at Faribault next Tuesday, at Red Wing next Thursday, Minnesota River here, Mankato East here, and then they wrap up the season at Owatonna on the 29th of January. Stuck along the boards with 6:40 to play. Knocked out of there by, Kaylee Henderson was the one who knocked it free. Back into the Husky zone with 6.5 to play. And a 5-goal Albert Lee lead. Oh, there's Marley Goskelson out there on the ice, number 12. Good to see her get some playing time, too. She was on the JV squad as well today. Marley is, of course, the younger sister of Morgan, a 10th grader. Goes back behind the goal, picked up there by Noble, and now a whistle with 5:59 to go. And a face off of the red dot outside of the Albert Lee zone. Huskies come out with it. Grace Mitchell, second leading scorer for them there on the back. She's easy to spot, number 28. She's the biggest girl they got. She's imposing. Very tall. Junior. She's out in front as they circle and try and work something up here and get a goal late with 5:28 to play. They throw one through the crease into the corner. And now Indy Hansen trying to get a hold of it, couldn't quite find the grip on it, and Huskies take it away again. Another one through the crease into the near corner. And a shot that's blocked by Murray. Goes back behind her again as the Huskies keep the pressure on here late. Where was this all game long? They got 17 shots now. They just took 3 there in that series. Taken by the Tigers. Erickson to Noble. Too far for her, but Morgan is right there. Knock it into the zone. And then goalie Bourne jumps on it and stops the clock with 4:39 to go. Boys lose 3-0, but we're up 6-1 here for the girls. Take a look at our schedule coming up here. It's Tuesday. It'll be boys basketball against Red Wing. Thursday, boys hockey here against Red Wing next week. And Friday, more boys basketball against Owatonna. And then a Saturday boys hockey game as, again, putting the pressure on the Tigers. A centering pass out front. Backhanded shot goes in to the zone and back behind the goal. Haley took that one. Noble scores from between the circles. Now it's running time. With 3:56 to go. Callie, that's a hat trick. Big time hat trick for Callie Noble. That's her 6th of the game of the season and 3rd of the game. Nicely done, Callie. I don't know if that's her first hat trick, but Haley. Haley with her 4th assist of the night has 24. She's 2 now behind her sister because Hannah got another one on that last goal by Noble. And Morgan does not have a lot of assists on the year, but that is her 9th to go with her 33 goals. And we're into running time with 3:08 to go. So the clock won't stop unless there's an injury or a timeout. As the Huskies play it ahead to the red line. 7-1, 2:55 to go. Thoroughly dominating performance tonight even though it was only 2-1 after one, we had the shot lead at 12-2 in that period. And then it was Katie bar the door from then on as we started piling up the goals here and lead 7-1, now 2.5 to play. From the Huskies on a 2-on-1. And the one went back as Hullepeter to help out with Murray, but she didn't need any help. She scoops that one up herself. Man, she's just that one weird bouncing goal away from her 7th shutout of the year.
Right.
Face off. It's knocked, not out. Breslin had a chance to get out of there, but couldn't quite squirt it through the blue line. Peyton Seeger picks it up, goes to the other side to Hullepeter. And Marley Goskeson in there too as well with Kaylee Henderson on the ice. And there's Hullepeter taking it into the zone, and it gets knocked off her stick, but it's held in by Henderson with 1.5 minutes to play. The Huskies turn that one back, but not out of the zone as Hullepeter keeps it. Shot from the blue line gets redirected by the goaltender. I keep calling her Bourne, and it's not, but it's the only one I know of their goaltenders. I think they're on their 3rd one at least. As that one gets out of the zone with 1.5 minutes to go. Huskies.
Good job by Hullepeter to get back there, tie her up.
Brooke Hauser plays it ahead, but they can't get it out of the zone just yet with 50 seconds to go. Cedarstrom stops it from going out of the zone and plays it back in for the Huskies. Around the back it goes to the far side corner. Hullepeter over there with Breslin Brooks battling along the boards. Breaks free and goes right to Erickson, who can't quite get it out of the zone. And here's the Huskies' last gasp attempt at getting another goal with 20 seconds to go. Murray covers it up, and then I'll probably do it because the running clock is going to keep going, and by the time they get line changes and set for the face-off, time will run out. It's under 10 seconds. He's set up over there, but 3, 2, 1, and done. Callie Noble, a hat trick and a 7-1 victory. 33-20 in shots. We'll be back here after the Service Master cleanup break to break it all down for you on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Command the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
Command the yellow van, call Service Master.
Stay up to date on Tiger activities by following Albert Lee Live on social media. See what's on tap for the week and check out daily game day graphics to always know what's happening. You'll also get fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated, and leave a comment with any questions for quick answers. Follow us at Albert Lee Live on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and catch all the action on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Well, 7-1, and 3 of those goals were in that 3rd period. Let's take a look at those as Morgan Goskeson got in on her second.
Erickson
puts one out in front, and they drop one up and in. That might have been Hauser. We'll see if she goes to the bench first. It was actually Goskeson with her second of the game, 33rd of the year, assisted by Erickson with her 19th assist, and Shaw with her 6th of the year, and it was 5-1. Then another power play for the good girls. She turns to pass it into there, and they score! Callie Noble credited with that one, her 5th of the season, the second power play goal for the Tigers on the night. Hannah Austinson assisted, her 26th of the season. And then Noble wasn't done. She wanted the Hattie. She got it. Back behind the goal. Haley puts that one. Noble Owatonna scores from between the circles. Now it's running time. She was on fire. 6 on the season, 3 on the day. The hat trick is hers. I don't know if it's her first one, but either way, great job by Callie Noble. And Haley Austinson assisted on that one, her 24th of the season. 4 assists on the night for Haley. And Morgan Goskison also got an assist on that one. That's her 9th. And as I said, Sienna Murray just one wacky goal away from another shutout. She's been unconscious on the shutouts. 3 in a row, 6 on the season. And it's always good to have that back there, like I was talking to the girls pregame. And Hannah said that. It's really nice to know that no matter what you do, your goaltender is going to save you more times than not.
Yeah, she's really progressed a lot this year. I'm really impressed with what I'm seeing from her.
7-1 final here, and the shots again 33-20 in favor of the Tigers, so they go to 13-6 overall, 7-2 in the conference. Picked up the big 2 points. That gives us 4-point cushion on Owatonna, and everybody else behind us is pretty much out of the running for the title. We still have a shot at repeating as Big 9 champ, but also helps us when they go to seeding in the sections to get good conference wins. And then I don't think we don't have that many games against section opponents.
No.
So you got to help yourself when you get good opponents to win those games. And going up the War Road and all that and losing, but only losing by a goal or two, that's going to all add up into more positivity for the Tigers when it comes seeding time. And there's only 7 teams in the section, so I would think the top 1 or 2 are going to get a bye.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And, anyway, we'll deal with that when it comes. But thanks to our sponsors. Thanks to you for tuning in here tonight on a good 7-1 win for the girls as they return home for the first time in 51 days and give us a big W. Thanks, Chad Butzler. Thanks to Farron for running the camera. I'm Jay Paul. We'll talk to you next Tuesday here on AlbertlyLive.com.
Carpets, upholstery, and floors look dirty and stained? Call the professionals at Service Master by Hyatt. Service Master has been an industry leader for more than 20 years and have proven cleaning products to remove even the toughest stains and get the winter weather out of your carpets and floors. Eliminate dirt and grime from your carpet, hardwood, tile, and laminate floors. When you're in need of cleaning, demand the yellow van and call Service Master by Hyatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Albert Lee Live is here, Southern Minnesota. We have top quality audio and video play-by-play online of more Albert Lee Tiger games and events than anyone else. But we also provide opportunities for Albert Lee area youth to experience our businesses. Students can be paid to be on the air with us or showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media posts or run the cameras for our events. So if you or someone you know might be interested in broadcasting the Tiger teams by joining our team, email us from the AlbertlyLive.com page or call or text J. Paul at 507-402